It will not be revealed until what we just saw. But later, beyond these and beyond nuts. Dino! Wait, let me read. No. Who keeps on writing? Take 4 or take 5. Cinco, cuatro, des, tres or dos. Oh, take 4 or número tres. Minos. Mira, okay. In the time of these and nuts, the time, space, and reality was bizarre. We found out that Mr. Beast found the Joe. And when he found the Joe, he threw Obama into the galaxy void. Later, 5 goobers had to figure out who this guy was. The names of our heroes were Glass, Cheese and Crackers, Wallace and Gromit Gamer, and Obama. Dude, Obama guy. Back at it again with Krispy Kreme. Honestly, I'm just gonna pin this comment. I'm gonna pin this comment so bad. You know what? No. Hang on. I'm gonna pin this comment. I'm gonna pin this comment. No. This comment right here is peak industry. I like bad humor and I'm into it. Let's do it. Actually, no, it's not bad humor. It's actually really good now, so I cannot lie. It's really awesome. Also, the last one was considered a non-canon stream, so we're gonna forget that ever existed. Anyways, let me get back to the real thing. Wait. There you go. Go cheetah. Wait, I just realized something. Go cheetah? Wait. Go cheetah 326. I feel like I know who this guy is, but I forgot. For a bit of explanation as why I know so much about you, I used to hop in your streams often. I just changed my name and profile picture. Well, wait. So, okay. So, yeah, that's me. I forgot which one. I was gonna say if it's with that Miracle Matter profile, but I think it's someone else. But yeah, I guess that's really good to me.
Are you sure?
I guess that's really good to.
Are you sure?
I'm having a reunion at this moment.
Are you sure?
Oh. Wait, that's me. Yep, that's me. I used to have the Miracle Matter profile. Oh, now I remember. But yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll still let you win. Welcome back, Goat. Welcome back.
Are you sure?
Dino!
Dog, that ain't me, bro. Why do you have to leave me there for so long, bro? That wasn't even me.
I was having a reunion with someone.
I need you.
I was here before anyone else. You added everyone while I was sitting there burning, bro. Now I have to wait. Now the joke you said was like 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to bring it back from the dead.
Aerothic was here first.
No, he was here first.
Okay.
Fucking let him in the stage first. I was sitting there burning,
Bro,
burning.
You need to breathe, man. You need to literally breathe.
I'm going to shit in your mouth. Okay, that's my first cuss word. I'm going to poop in your mouth. Okay. Okay, don't tell me I have to breathe.
Also,
Okay.
I which
Anyhow,
podcast.
Can you say Tipsy? Can you say the cheese and what again? Sorry, one more time.
Yeah, I'd like to say that again.
Yeah, say that again. Cheese and what? Cheese and what?
Cheese and
say it at the beginning of this stream. Say that one more time.
Wait, what?
Say that one more time. The Wallace and Gromit thing. Say it again. What do you say?
Wallace and Gromit Gamer.
Cheese and what? Sorry.
Cheese and Crackers 5,000. That's.
Excuse me. Say that one more time. Say that last part one more time.
Okay, let me say it louder. There was a bomb in your building. You need to run.
That's not what you said. Cheese and what?
Cheese and crackers 5,000. That's what I said. Also, how did you
You
not
know,
fall
you know
for
that, you know that word's a racial slur, right?
No.
What? No.
You
No, not just
We don't.
know, cracker is
We
a
don't
racial
do
slur.
that.
cheese and crackers. Yeah,
We
that's
don't
a
do
snack.
that.
Whoa! Say that one more time. Cheese and what?
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and what?
It's an act.
Yeah. Say that last part one more time. Say that singular last word one more time. Because I think you're saying a
Queso y
slur,
galletas.
buddy.
Queso y galletas.
Is that just cheese and crackers in like Spanish?
Maybe.
Sí.
I see. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay, so you're now being racist in another language.
TMC, do I have permission to take a skin of what is
Are
my
you
own?
sure?
Sí,
Are you
amigo.
sure?
Apúrate.
Are you sure?
Apúrate,
Are you
por
sure?
favor.
Why does TMC sound so demonic like every other word?
Yeah, he said that you can say like he's really saying like a racial slur right now, so happily and jollifully.
I need you, Cecil.
I mean, that's just the life of living as a Mexican American mutant. So that's kind of the point here.
Mexican American hating white people as always.
Where's
Take slurs
Omni-Man?
against the white.
No manches. Army Man.
I'm disappointed in you, TMC. I'm going to leave now. Good
Is that
riddance,
like what?
racist.
Where's Omni-Man?
What?
Where
What
is
have I
He's right
ever
he?
said?
here. He's right here.
Are you sure? I swear I've seen this image before.
Also, when have I ever said that? I don't know where you got the evidence from. I said nothing wrong. I was saying. Okay, hang on. So,
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
sí.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Mira, espera. Mira. So for that menso that said that I said something real. Mira, if you want real evidence of that, I'll show you real evidence. Like, tú no sabes, también.
Nah, we don't want to get canceled here.
The chingan. Mira, look at the name. Queso and crackers. Cheese and crackers. That
That's it.
is a
And
snack.
crackers.
That is a snack.
Are you sure?
Sí, amigo. Aerotech.
Conton Diaz. It means goodbye, brother.
Cuando digo carga fraga ein carga Cooper trigger arrow take I'll leave one to you. Cuando digo carga arrow
I feel Mewtwo's having a stroke, a character stroke.
Hey ho!
All right. Okay. So abonormity. I know what that is, but I feel like I have to wait. Again. Okay. Thank you for giving me knowledge of something. Random knowledge. All right. Now I'm aware. I'm aware of that. Yes, I am aware of that. Also, Mr. Exister, I still like to make a counterpoint or something that I think Finks is kind of. I mean, you remember that time we talked about Finks is resetting the universe.
Hey, Lois, remember the
thing,
time?
or
Hey,
yeah.
Lois, remember that time when I became a gay priest and resetted the universe with my new stand made in heaven?
Yeah, I like to counterpoint that I think Finks is uni, in my opinion.
Doubt.
I really want to power like
Alright, then.
so far.
Why
So
don't
far
you back it up with a moment where she uses it in combat?
Combat? Do
Yeah.
game mechanics count? Actually, I feel like I actually think about it.
No, that doesn't count
Okay,
because it
I
doesn't
might be
cause
leaving this
harm.
phone and leaving the
It does
house
not cause
in
harm and
at 2.
thus cannot be considered an
Wait.
attack potency feat.
Quick
Attack
update,
damage.
quick
Alright.
update, real quick update. I might get on the PC in like 15 minutes or something if I have time.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hang on. Where's?
You guys go for an hour, right?
We usually go for an hour, but I ended early if something crazy happens. So let me just look. All right, let me try to find the evidence. So let me look through this entire animation again. All right, time for me to do my rookie power skill.
Are you sure?
If you're
Anyways.
talking about the resetting the
What I'm looking. So
universe back to normal, that only accounts for range, not actual attack potency.
all right, interesting. Let me see if I missed anything. Maybe I might be wrong. So he just turns these brawlers into these skins. Yeah, I don't really know. That's the same thing. Useful.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
He's pretty
you sure?
quick, actually.
Are you sure?
Okay, so he has good speed, I guess. Pretty interesting. All right, what's next? What else is there? I'm just looking. I'm literally have to rewatch the entire animation just to see if I'm correct or not.
Hee
Are you
ho!
sure?
So his little thing can just summon like plasma things or whatever. He can float, so he can levitate. That's another thing. He has good. I think reflexes might be a little kind of feat. I don't know. Stop time. Yeah, he can. So I think so when everything doesn't move except him, I think that's considered hypersonic, right? If everything stops but he still moves around, that's
I
considered
think that might
hypersonic.
just be part of his time manipulation.
Oh, so that's time manipulation, and then we get to the ending where he just resets it. Again, you might be right about that because that might be like
Okay, I'm heading out of the house
fat
I'm in to
hacks.
get into my PC. I might be in there for like I might be it might be Simba.
Damn it, you've got a point. It's hacks. I literally thought this is one. I literally thought when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, did Brawl Stars Power Skin get a buff? And then now that we realized it, it's just an ability. Or hacks or whatever. Yep. I was wrong. Again, I'm a rookie. What do you expect?
You're arguably as good as me.
The only thing I recently found is that I think he has new speed movement or something. Because there was like a frame for like when the brawlers are climbing up the stairs. He appears at a frame for a second. And if you slow it down, maybe you can calculate how fast he was moving.
I mean,
So-
if he's shown actually like moving to that spot and didn't
Life
just
could
like
be a
stop
dream.
time
Life
and
could
move
be a
over there.
dream.
Wait. Sorry, what did you say?
Well, I mean,
Life
that's
could be a
assumed-
dream.
Please, we're trying to have a serious argument. Okay, continue.
I mean, that really depends on if there's like one frame of like showing the movement and isn't just like a sudden Dio appearing at the top of the staircase thing where it's just time manipulation.
So most of his thing is time manipulation?
Time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
All right, pretty interesting. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it says so it's been long since I watched your videos and I've forgotten. What exactly do you do? I post random things now, honestly. I just post random stuff. Mostly I'll be mostly working on the goofballs, which you should definitely watch the goofballs on an unintended arrival and the whole show. So I'm now starting to get off my Brawl Star phase. I'm only just gonna log into the game just to get the daily streak, and then when I get all my quests done, I'm just going back to animating because Brawl Stars took over me. It was too much.
It took
It
you
took-
over like a venom
Told you
symbiote.
were obsessed.
Wait, what? What are you
It
saying?
took
I
you
told you
over
you were
like a
obsessed.
venom symbiote.
Yep. What would be a symbiote name for Brawl Stars? Like just the name in general. Brawstario? No. Brawlio. I guess.
Snake IO?
I guess the Brawl got to be
A
me. Now I
Dario?
got. Yeah, but yeah. Now I'm gonna leave that behind and try to focus on the goofballs. Thankfully, I'm working. I found more things to write on the script.
Hey
But
ho!
yeah, you should definitely watch the goofballs. It's in my playlist. The pilot season's there, and then it's the first episode. So yeah, that's kind of it. Also, Mystery Sister, did you just see the new Brawl Talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently there was supposed to be a collab, but they canceled it due to issues.
Hmm.
I think it was supposed to be the Sonic one or Minecraft. Wait, let me look at it real quick. Brawl Stars collab. Wait, I have a video. There's a video of it. Man, I'm kind of disappointed. Or I'm not disappointed. I'm just in shock. Wait, I know there was. I got a video recommended saying like there was supposed to be a collaboration, but it was pushed away. I really hope it wasn't the Uno collab. It better not be the Uno collab, because I'm gonna be mad if it was. Brawl Stars collab April, please. Where is it at? But all I know is that there's gonna be either a Sonic, which I think Sonic will actually be. Oh, here it is. Hidden Changes founded. Why there's no collab?
Hey ho!
I have no idea what just happened, but I think I got kicked out or just lagged.
You got dragged to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, there's a video of the Brawl Talk if you want more info about it. So like I said, there was supposed to be a collab, but it was there was issues with it. So the Wasabi event was made. I really want to know what the collab was supposed to be. If it was Minecraft, then maybe. I mean, Microsoft is kind of strict on their stuff, right? Or no? So, Mr. Exister, the video is on the screen. You can check it out if you want because for the collaboration. I'm in shock too, so it's crazy. And now we have a moment of silence. It all started from being. Never mind. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. All right, Joe. But yeah, it went from chaotic to calm. Finally, this is what I wanted. It's all peace. It's all peace because of one thing. There's one thing that unites us together. You want to know what that is?
The One Piece!
La familia Simpson!
Yes! Yes! Please tell me I got you. Please tell me I got you. I knew I had to time that perfectly.
No.
No! I'm going to crash out. I'm going to hit the gritty and eat Gorilla Glue.
You're so Washington.
He's a snowman! What the f is happening? He ho ho. Or he ho. He's a tree! What is happening? Please don't touch my roots. It will not be a wise decision. Yeah,
He's
look
a
the cat.
furry! What the beep is happening? Sorry, that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, that's for real. Yeah. Remember the time when like remember the time when your mom actually So, this is the fabled Tilted Towers. I shoved the rock. Alright, I'm going to leak some more info about the goofballs because I feel like I need to get it out of the way. So if anyone wants lore, then yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to say the magic words. No, not Mickey Mouse's voice. I'm going to say the magic word. God, Mickey Mouse, these nuts. All right, let's open the door to the lore zone. Open up. Open the door. Open the door. Okay, it's open. All right, you see, we have the Hall of what's the map? The Hall of Biden, where we get random going on. Upcoming characters: RCAs, every single legendary, mythical, and ultra beast, and Mr. Richards, and a few characters that have to be involved.
Richard Nixon?
Mr. Richard, no, he's gonna be an original character. Like, he's gonna be. So Mr. Richards is gonna be. I think you already read the script, but Mr. Richards is gonna be a kind of a key character to the whole entire lore. because he's the only one that makes the maps for the greatest place ever. So you're gonna have to remember that he's the only one that has. He's the reason why this is happening. The greatest place ever is literally like a quest. Like
He's the
everyone to
reason
prove
why
the
the
line.
goofballs are soon gonna have severe trauma.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him entering the place and like shaking uncontrollably when they sit down, absolutely traumatized from what they have experienced, likely having
Yep.
died multiple times.
Yep. And here are the sneak peeks. So let me get into it. So I'm planning for Necrozma to manipulate Arceus into tricking him that Giratina is teaming up with Mewtwo to quote unquote kill every single being across their own timeline, Earth 10 2008. So Arceus in this version, he's wise, but even though he doesn't trust Necrozma, and honestly, yeah, if you have like an evil ghost dragon daughter, what are you gonna do about it? So Arceus even though he doesn't trust Necrozma. If he's telling the truth, then he unites every single mythical, legendary, and Pokemon and Ultra Beast to hunt down the goofballs and
Wait,
kill
can
them.
he be like omniscient, like all-knowing?
What's omniscient mean?
Like all-knowing. As in he knows everything. As
Yeah,
he is the god.
Actually, wait, let me write that. Let me write the script. Right. So for this one, maybe. So let's change the script. So Necrozma just knows. But Arceus, like, even though he's all knowing, he still has trust issues with Necrozma in the past, which will explain his origin story in the future. Because he's the king of the Ultra Space. So they both have beef with each other. Like, they don't like each other. But even though he's all knowing, he as much as he wants to like actually like admit he knows what, like, he's gonna look into his mind and see if he's telling the truth. He doesn't want to. He wants to like take a risk and like trust him only once. So Arceus gonna be like, all right, fine, I'll trust you, but I won't read your mind. But if I catch you lying, I will end you immediately. So then he calls every single legendary and mythical and ultra beast and make a literal wanted poster, like, or just hunt him down, hunt the goofballs down, retrieve Giratina and bring him to Arceus, but kill Mewtwo, Lucario, Green Ninja. So that's literally going to be the whole entire plot. That's going to be what I'm planning to add. So every single
Why
legend.
doesn't Arceus just do it himself? It'll only take like 10 seconds.
Well, actually, wait, didn't the team?
After all, he has like infinite avatars. He could just like send a couple to get them.
I'm trying to figure out how this works. I really want to execute it the way I'm thinking it, but I really need to think about it. I mean, it was stated for this version. I think I already said that TMC was like the only strongest being in his universe that goes above Arceus. So I believe I stated that in his info. You remember that, right?
Yeah, but I believe that's only with a certain power source he had, in like his dark form.
Yeah, but overall, like their whole overall with actual abilities, even with base, I think for this version, I think I wanted to make it aware that Arceus was aware of Mewtwo's power.
So it's
Since
like they're beings above Arceus?
So yeah, for this one, I'm planning to add this because this is the whole concept I've been thinking of. I've already written the title episodes, but I really need to find a way how to execute them perfectly. But all I know in this timeline, Arceus like an old being. Yeah, he knows all knows. He's like a god of Pokemon, but he's aware of Mewtwo's power, and oh shoot, the cat. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Anyways, overall, he's aware of Mewtwo's power that he's more superior than him, but but since he's all knowing, he'll think before he went on the greatest place journey, he was aware of his power that he saved Pokemon for slavery, so he trusts him. He knows him. He's like, all right, so he's not hostile. But then when he tries to take a risk by trusting Necrozma without reading his mind, since he wants to actually try to trust him for once. So he doesn't want to read his mind and get it done with. He wants to actually try to give him one chance of trusting, and if he fails it, then he's gonna kill it. He's gonna end his life immediately. So So the reason why Arceus sends every legendary, mythical, and ultra beast against them,
don't they have their own tasks to do? Who's gonna manage the skies while Rayquaza is gone?
I wanted to include a gag for that. While everyone's gone, Arceus is gonna have to do it. Everyone leaves along with Necrozma hunting them down. He just puts on a hat. He just I know it's gonna be seem a little off character, but it's gonna be, again, not everyone has to be in their own original state. It's gonna be you know what I'm talking about. Arceus just grabs a levitating boombox, some headphones, and a hat that says, "I have to do everything myself." And then he just carries his briefcase with everything, and he says, "I have to do everything myself now." So that's what I want to do. That's what I want to plan for the gag. While everyone leaves for the tasks, he has to do it himself. So yeah, that's how I'm planning it.
So,
If I need more,
there's apparently deities above Arceus. Will we get to know who they are?
yes, but I have to. Again, I'm trying to find a way on how to execute this series fully, because I really want to work hard on this, but I really don't want to get criticized for not knowing everything about it. That's the thing I'm afraid of. That's the thing I'm afraid of. I don't want to get criticized for not knowing a lot of things. So I want to go from what I know from knowledge. From what I can remember.
Anyways, I promise I'd present something in case I made it here. So.
Mm-hmm. Brawl Stars. Yes, definitely. And I know Brawl Stars kept me away from animating. But yeah, see, overall, yeah, I really want to execute this series really bad with the whole entire gimmick of. I was thinking of drawing fan art for it, the goofballs just riding in the truck while they get chased down by every legendary, mythical, and ultra beast.
I mean,
on the other
you
side.
can't exactly call it fan art when the creator is drawing it.
What?
You can't exactly call it fan art when the creator is drawing it.
Okay, I'm stupid. I said I miss. Wait, did I say fan art?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Never mind. I mean, my own. I really want to draw art. My bad. Yeah, but seriously, I want to draw that. Everyone is gonna go hunt down. So originally, I was actually planning for Arceus to summon every single Pokemon to hunt them down, but I feel like that'd be too much work. So I only just relied on the legendary, mythical, and ultra beasts because it's more easier to do. Yes. But yeah, so overall, here's I think how I'm gonna execute it. So everyone's gonna hunt down the goofballs and retrieve Giratina back to Arceus, and Arceus might have to say, "Daughter, I'm disappointed in you. You know what? You're banished into the distortion realm forever. Forbid to go out."
He's going to Brazil.
Yeah. So Arceus is supposed to be the strict fodder, and Dialga and Palkia are brothers. So that's how it's gonna work. Dialga and Palkia and Giratina are siblings. So Palkia and Dialga are the older brothers, and Giratina is probably the middle-aged.
Or they probably don't have ages, but they are siblings. So RC is like the fodder. You know what I'm coming from.
I'm just simply waiting to present this thing. Dang.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Wait, sorry, I didn't see it.
Choose your character.
Mr. Beast.
Sadly, no. Mr. Beast is not in this.
You know
I mean,
what? I'm using Stitch's canonical power to enter technological machines to insert myself into the fight, and I'm gonna kick everyone's ass.
I'm going Black Knight, the GOAT, and Fall Guy,
All right.
and Reg Ice.
All right.
It's pretty
So
good.
this is everyone in the roster. Lil Judd. That's me, by the way. Judd.
Yeah,
Bisk.
that world.
A Porg. Pikachu. Amy Rose.
Beast.
Palutena. Iron Man. Ruby Rose. Goku. SpongeBob. Donkey Kong. King Dedede. Ash. Yang. Gelfonzo or Jolonzo, I don't know. Krusty Sheen.
Wait, Sheen?
Krusty Sean. Krusty, not that type of Sheen.
Wait,
I forgot.
Feel the wrath of my brain bolt.
Okay, I forgot what the one eyeball's name is. Pyra, Spawn, Regice, Shadow, Weiss, Ultron, Bendy, Neapolitan,
Where's she?
Ghostface, Maka, Jotaro, Fall Guy, Luna Loud, Shy Guy, Goten, Ryuko, Blaziken, Squidward, Dr. Doom, Silver, You, Puss in Boots, Cinder, Anne, I think, Cooler, Popeye, Papyrus, Linne, Bardock, Omni-Man, Kermit, Toph, Wooloo, Cell, Homelander, Luigi, Saitama, Jason, Chewbacca, Pit, Bowser, Corrin. The bottom is the villains of the series. Eclipse, Bill Cipher, Jeffy Boy, Arbiter, Infinite, Reverse Flash, Broly, Cinderfall, Raditz, Black Knight, Glacius, Roy, Kara, Turles, and Sephiroth.
Okay, is that it?
That's a roster.
For real, it's not big as Smash Bros. Universe. Camino now maso misa, yeah.
Wait, which character did you guys choose? I didn't hear.
No.
Colors
what?
weave into a spiral of flame. Distant sparks come to a pastel unnamed.
Okay, wait, what?
Requiem.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the editing in this is a little bit corny. So, which characters did you two choose? I didn't hear you guys.
I chose Regice, Fall Guys, and Black Knight.
I'm using Stitch's canonical power of entering technological machines to insert myself into the game, and I'm kicking everyone's ass.
Nah, that's blocked. You cannot. We don't do that here.
I'm about to hit the green on Joe Biden.
You're stuck as Stitch is stuck as an assist trophy.
Damn, Daniel. You got Biden. But yeah. To continue on the goofballs thing, let me just say
I'm going random.
Yep. So for the goofballs thing, let me just get this over with. So here's how I'm gonna execute it. The goofballs are gonna try to get 5 items or 3. I think 5 items. Yeah, 5 items. 5 items in order to enter the greatest place ever. Every legendary, mythical Pokemon and Ultra Beast are gonna be hunting them down, and Necrozma is still lying to them because if Arceus was actually being smarter, he could have read his mind. But he just wanted to put a trust in him, like, all right, fine, I'll trust you once, but if I find your line, you're dead. So Arceus again. So everyone is just doing their business, and then Arceus is gonna have to do everything. Like you said, control the sky because Rayquaza has to do it. So Arceus is gonna have to look everywhere. But like, can Arceus duplicate himself? Actually, I just realized that.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I think I'll include that. Like, he duplicates himself, or he could just make a duplicate of Mew and just like tell the duplicate Mew like, hey, can you like turn it into these guys to control like all of their tasks since everyone's out? The duplicate Mew is gonna be like, okay. So he just because Mew can so from what I saw from like a clip, Mew can turn into like I know Mew can turn into any Pokemon, but he can turn into 2 of them at once. But if we're going hypothetical, then Mew can turn into like everything, every an amount of number, like any amount of number he can
They could
transform at
probably
once.
just usurp Arceus whenever they want.
Wait, what?
They could just create an army of Arceus and then just usurp the real one.
Yeah,
Kind of like the Invincible War.
yeah. I mean, kind of, yeah. But for it to make sense, maybe Arceus just tell me like, hey, can you just transform into these guys since they're all like going to hunt down this Mewtwo and hunt down my daughter Giratina, the like retrievers, like banish her to the source realm. The duplicate Mew is gonna be like, do I join the sure and Mew.
I'll just but be warned, I'm going to use them to usurp you later. Teleports away.
Maybe.
And then RC is like, all right, let me see what else I have to do. So it's literally the whole plot about this is gonna be the Goopballs are gonna get hunted down, and Arceus and the duplicate Mew have to do chores back in Earth. So yeah, Arceus is just gonna have to work all day. He's like, he doesn't mind since he's a god, but he just has to
He
do
hates it
everything.
so much.
Yep, he doesn't mind it, but he hates it. It's kind of both.
He stays in heaven because he hates his own creations.
Yeah, and the good and then once he realizes that that Mewtwo stole his daughter, he's like, okay, send everyone now. He's like, wait, oh god, I have to do chores. So yeah, Arceus is literally it's just a hardworking father. He's just trying to get everything done. And with the help of the duplicate Mew, he'll probably get done it soon.
I mean, he kind of seems like a tyrant, but okay.
What's a tyrant?
It's essentially hold on. It's a cruel and oppressive ruler.
So can you simplify that for me?
A strict and rather merciless ruler.
So he's like a strict but like nice person at the same time. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, quite the opposite of a nice person.
So he's rude. He's like rude and strict. Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yeah, he's kind of coming off like that.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't have to match the actual. This is the TMC version. So
Kind of
you
seeming
would
like
expect a-
YHCH from Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah. Arceus and the duplicate Mew have to work together to get every single chore done before they come back. They're like, I have to do every single of my creations work. And what are they gonna pay me back? He's probably gonna think of something. He's like, what should I do with them? Maybe if they come back alive, then I should just probably tell him. I don't know. He's probably gonna think it. I feel like I want him to think of like what he's gonna do after they successfully come back and bring Giratina. So that's a hypothetical. But we already know.
View is like, how should I usurp Arceus?
Wait, what? How should I win?
I like to, you know how I described how Mew, like being able to create an army of like different Pokemon could allow them to like overthrow Arceus? Well, I like the headcanon that the Mew is secretly like plotting to overthrow Arceus, like during the chores. Like the secret mastermind who actually convinced Richard to create the map in the first place.
Damn, you know what? Maybe I'll think about that. Maybe when Arceus and the duplicate Mew are just trying to get every single legendary mythical task done since they're gone. The duplicate Mew is planning to overthrow Arceus and take place as the ruler.
Who's
So
the ancestor of all Pokemon now?
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me try to
Decent.
go.
Also, funnily enough, for the Reaper 2 AU, if you remember what that is,
I remember I took notes of it.
I was actually thinking about making Eternatus the main antagonist of it, since there's a lot unexplored about him, and I would think about having him be metafictional deity who can rewrite fate itself.
Wait. So Eternus is a legendary, right?
Yeah.
Oh damn! I just realized something. Ugh,
Yeah.
Jesus, we had to, guys. Why the hell did we have to go through? Why the hell is every single legendary, mythical, and ultra beast hunting us down? Well, we just got through the Aloha region, so I think we're good. Wait, are we on? Wait, what's next? I think the next region hunting us is. Oh shit! Wow. Guys, you do realize this is Generation Galar, right? What's wrong with that? And then Eternus, everyone from the Galar region shows up, and Eternus is mostly the one that's in front. Wait, Eternus? Wait, we can take him on, right? Dude, we battled every single. So okay. So we battled we killed every single legendary, mythical, and ultra beast in the past. Right now, and we're on the Galar region. That's hunting us down. Me too. Are we cooked? Yes, Green Ninja. I think we're cooked.
I mean, he probably doesn't canonically have those powers, but I thought, being a sort of AU variant of Necrozma for, Reaper 2's story.
Yeah, if I ever plan to actually make Eternus one of the most hardest things for the Goofballs to ever be, along with man, I might have to execute something. Maybe when Mewtwo realizes that Eternus might actually kill them, he's gonna stop holding him back. Maybe that's what I'm planning to do. For
So,
Zacian,
I'm actually planning on having his regular dragon form be an avatar of sorts, and
it's
have his Eternamax hand thing be
oh yeah,
a-
that giant hand.
a shard of his true form.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I was thinking about
or a manifestation of it, a lower dimensional one.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna execute this. Eternalist, Eternal Max, Eternus, and the anime.
I was thinking about having Eternatus be an anti-narrative being who marks the end of all stories.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
Mandrake from DC Comics.
I'm gonna have Jesus.
Cheese and crackers.
Bro, I have to. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to literally research every single legendary, mythical, and ultra beast just so I can execute the goofballs perfectly.
Don't worry,
Why?
there's not much lore for Eternatus.
Damn.
He's pretty heavily slept on.
What about everyone else? I have to do the legendary birds, the first ones.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe it'll be the Kanto ones. Maybe the legendary birds.
Cancer?
The Kanto, the legendary birds, Mew and Mewtwo, not the duplicate Mew, the actual Mew, the regular one. I think I already figured out a name for the title, but that was getting for the legendary birds. So maybe for that episode name, it could be called Kanto. Wait, Kanto something. Kanto. Kanto. Something that has to be evolved. Okay. Kanto. Canto Frenzy. No. Canto. What rhymes with Canto?
Canto culture.
Canto. What rhymes with Canto? Let me see. Canto. Okay. Mango. Rambo. Blanco. Rando. Sangro. Canto. Wait. Canto. Wait. I think I could do Canto Tango. No, wait. Tango. Tango. Wait. Tango or Tango? Canto Tango. Tango. I'm trying to find a rhyme for an episode name. Canto.
Mario.
Yeah, something cancer related. Let me see how this is gonna execute. So here's how it's gonna work. This is after you get the coupon. Alright, we got the coupon. Alright, what's next? Okay, so first off, we're gonna have to make a next direction. Hopefully we have the map, right? Yeah, we got the map. Alright. Alright, we're here to the next destination. The hat of awesomeness, right? The hat of awesomeness. Strange. There's no booby traps in here, right? What's so funny, Granger? Guys, I don't get it. I said booby trap. What's so funny? No, forget it.
City bird, but don't stop the bird. City bird, don't spurs. City bird, but don't stop the bird. City bird, don't spurs. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here. Y'all gonna make me bust the smack up in here. Y'all gonna make my fingers snap up in here.
Now what? Where can you be a little weak Peter Pan?
Still goes hard. Not gonna lie.
Let me show you how to scratch it. Fill it up.
By the way, just that needs to arise. Oh, hey!
I regret everything. I regret everything I ever done.
Don't worry, I'm the same way.
Same here. I'm fine. Now it's time for how this.
I feel like I should take the image off.
Yeah, you should. Hang on, I'll remove. Oh, okay. I was gonna remove you, but I think I was gonna remove you, so thank God I didn't.
No.
All right. Anyways, let me try to continue what I think I'm gonna plan to add after get that coupon episode. So they arrive to the Hat of Awesomeness cave where they're supposed to get it. Like, there's no traps, there's no nothing. It's just there. But there's like, but they had to answer a hard riddle or a trivia. Oh God, there's the floating rock. It's a trivia, idiot. Let's just try to read it and get it
There's
over.
two floating rocks. One of them always lies, and the other always tells the truth.
He's got a point. Well, one other tells the lie, one other truth. Giratina, where did Giratina go? Oh, sorry. Oh, she was trying to get something from the trunk. Why in the trunk? Wait a minute. Be right back, guys. So, like, did we answer the riddle ourselves now? You know what? Yeah, let's just do it ourselves. Giratina, sorry. Were you trying to get the camera because I said we were gonna take a picture? What the hell? So this part where Mewtwo says, "What the hell?" The camera cuts to the legendary birds, the original Mewtwo and Mewtwo, the Mew and Mewtwo just staring at them on the ground. They're like, "Hey, so I know we're busy, but who are you people?"
Bro thinks he's
I'm you, but with a body count.
Yeah, Mewtwo. The original Mewtwo's probably gonna say, "RCS has sent us to execute you, and we must do it and we must do it." And the Mewtwo's like, Why? What did I do wrong?" And he says, "Your plan to destroy everything along with the time and space of reality, and Giratina must be retrieved." They're like, "Oh," and then Mewtwo stops it. He's like, "Blah blah blah. I don't." And then the real Mewtwo we know, the original Go one, Team C. He's like, yeah, I know. Arceus stuff and crap. And there's a moment of silence. Oh yeah, I forgot we're both psychics. So like, can you read my mind of what I'm thinking of? And the originator's like, yes, idiot. And then Mewtwo's like, okay, wait. Before we start like a battle, can I have a conversation with this guy? The originator was like, sure, I guess. So then they both go off screen, and then the originator Mewtwo's like, so what is it you want to talk about? And then you can just hear a gun reload.
Standing here, I realize.
The legendary birds and Mew are just like looking at it, just like, what the hell is going on? And then the real Mewtwo comes back and is like, okay, that was done with. So he's a pretty nice guy, but he has to leave early. And the Mew looks behind him. He's like, hey, why is there blood on your hand? And he's like, oh shit, this is not blood. This is actually ketchup. You know, I dropped my ketchup bottle. And then Mew's like, dude, I'm a psychic too, and I can read, and I can know you just killed him. And he's like, okay, fine, I did. I'll just have to end you guys next. So that's where the fight scene stops for the upcoming episode after get that coupon. And then so Mewtwo and Giratina have to fight the legendary birds, but Lucario and Greninja are trying to solve the riddle. Or the trivia.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with the source?
My source is that I made it to beep up. I already used
it. That's Bazinga Lord 5000 review. So here's what else I was gonna.
And then in a week or two, AU, he like finds a wanted poster, and then he's like, and then he just sees the regular Mewtwo's souls flowing around, and then chains extend from his mouth, like Ghost Rider style, and he just pulls them over.
Damn.
Probably not like canon, but it's still funny to think about.
I don't think anyone's watching the stream anymore.
All right, so let me continue. After the scene battle, Lucario is like, "Hey, me and Lucario figured out the puzzle. Finally, it was kind of hard in it, but we got the oh my god! Hey, Greninja, you want to eat these birds? They're really actually really good. I just tried the Moltres. It has really good taste. Wait, isn't that considered cannibalism? Mewtwo? Do they speak? No, they don't. They don't speak. Apparently, they're only speaking their Pokemon cries. Oh my god, because I got scared. Wait, is that it? Mewtwo, did you just... Wait, is that a Mew? In a Mewtwo? Oh my god. Oh my Arceus, you killed your original self. Wait, if Mewtwo killed his original counterpart, wouldn't that cause something wrong? No, you doofus, that's a different version of me. That is the boring lame version. I'm the cooler one. Alright, fair point. That's understandable. But what about the other Mew? Wait, is that my son? He just looks around. Oh, he doesn't have the bracelet. Okay, I'm good. Okay. So, what are you guys eating? Oh, we're just cooking up Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. You want to try some? Sure, why not? Yeah. Which one did you say was better? Moltres. Is this edible? Kind of. What did you mean edible? What do you mean kind of? Mean what? 5 minutes later. They're all the 4 of the goofballs are just throwing up by a nearby bush. Oh, God. Yeah, Mewtwo. Next time, don't eat birds. Don't eat the legendary birds. I feel like that's how I'm gonna try to execute the episode. They just end up eating the legendary birds, but the dead Mew and Mewtwo are just on the pile. And then for the post credits, Necrozma is just gonna come on. It's like, alright guys, it's your adventure time. What the hell? Necrozma was like, oh my god, okay, I know I'm trying to get it, but actually, let me try to get the numbers. I think you guys can barely hear me. So Necrozma was gonna find out what happened to Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, and Mew, and Mewtwo. They're like, he's like, what? What did these guys do to you? So this version of Necrozma can talk to the dead souls, like the ghost version of them. So they're just looking at their defeat, like Necrozma sees their ghost. They're like, bro, what happened? And Moltres is like, Moltres speaks in Pokemon cries, but Necrozma understands him. So it's like, oh. And the original Mewtwo says, I embarrassingly got killed by a powerful version of myself. He sneak attacked me. What do you mean he sneak attacked you? He used a gun. Really? You lost to a bullet? I was killed off scene. I know that.
I'm actually not the Mewtwo that was killed by the shotgun. I was just a bystander Mewtwo that got killed in the action. The regular one got their soul consumed.
Yeah. So yeah, for this version of Necrozma, the Goofballs version, he can talk to the dead. Like he can understand. He can just see the ghost. Again, it's supposed to be a different version because why would he seek for other power? So yeah, that's gonna be the Kanto bird episode, Kanto Legendary Mythicals. I really want to hope I can execute it perfectly because again, I'm planning to do it. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. But then again, hopefully we'll be able to see the Goofballs in action one day.
If you're not addicted to Brawl Stars.
Yes, that is a key point.
To see Mewtwo kill himself.
That sounds weirdly out of context.
Yes, that indeed.
Sarah, you know what to do.
Yep. Bird.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Wow. Okay, now. Okay, so in the fourth episode, which is going to be the next one, I'm going to make this short. So they encounter the Johto ones. Which one's Johto? So we got Raikou, Entei, Raikou, and Lugia. Did I say Yu-Gi-Oh? I almost said Yu-Gi-Oh! Lugia and Ho-Oh.
What?
It's time! And then Ho appears and Michi's like, ooh, more chicken.
Oh yeah, sure. I already finished like an idea episode of how it would end, and they end up eating Ho-Oh, and this time they don't throw up because Ho was actually supposed to be a turkey or something. Generation 2. So Celebi is Generation 2. And use Generation 2. Johto Mojo. Yeah,
Man,
Johto
Reaper 2
Mojo.
will really be dining on those souls today.
Yeah. I know. I can imagine Reaper 2 just seeing the dead souls of every single legendary mythical.
Until the miles we go.
And he's like, how many souls are there? And he just counts them. He's like, jeez, whoever killed all these guys probably has a high kill count. And then the Reaper is like, oh well, I'm just collected.
Hey, I don't get paid to question who's the killer. I only get paid for cleaning up his mess.
Yeah, they have to clean up whoever's like the technical janitor. They just have to clean up every mess the goofballs leave. Even the puke they threw up. Hey, Mr. Remember what did the other Mewtwo say when we were at the Out of Awesomeness cave? I don't remember. Something about Arceus sending every single legendary mythical in order because Honey is down. But he's probably just lying.
Okay, that's really cool theory of what you say. Because the fact that a Raikou is in the car.
No, there's no Raikou in the No, there's no Raikou in the car. The Raikou's just sitting there. He just waves. Wait, is there more of you? And he looks on top of the truck, and Gyarados is just like, I did nothing with this, alright? And then he just like, are you guys hunting us down? And then Raikou's in the truck, he's like, duh, that's literally our job. And he's like, how many of you are there? The car crashes into another dimension, slips on a rock, and they end up in the jungle.
Life indeed could be a dream.
Wait, if
Da,
Rikku
da,
comes
da,
from
da,
an
da,
alternate
da.
universe, then wouldn't that mean there's like a multiversal purgatory that all the spirits go to?
What?
I believe so, yes. I think that's how the deaths work in here.
Well, I guess that makes writing a lot easier.
Yeah. Multiversal purgatory. And then for the Generation 3, the Hoenn ones, it's actually going to be really I think I'm gonna have to work hard on that one mostly because I'm planning to do something pretty crazy. So they're not all gonna be together. I think Deoxys will have a separate episode along with them. I think the Reggie Trio should be first.
What?
The Reggie Trio. I want to make
My
this as a
body
joke.
is Reggie.
Yeah, the Reggie Trio. So here's how I think it's gonna end, in my opinion. Here, I'm just gonna predict everything, or just trying to feel like I'm just trying to see what I think I'm gonna do. If not, there might be some change of plans. So here's gonna be like concept arcs, right? Instead of concept arcs, it's gonna be concept ideas, or you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
All right. So next up, we have the Hoenn episode, the Reggie Trio. They're gonna be separated into different episodes because the Rudder Trio, Latias and Latios, the Reggie Steel, the Reggie Trio, and then Jirachi and then Deoxys. It's gonna be a lot of time. If there's more legendaries and
Wait, how
mythicals,
would they
then
get past Victini? Doesn't she
Victini?
like guarantee victory?
Wait, what region is? I forgot about Victini. What happened to Victini? Oh, that's Generation 5. Or wait, V.
All life could be a dream. Shabbat and even out the paradise from above. The only one that you love.
Did you laugh? Life could be a dream. Actually, wait, you're right. How are they gonna get? How are they gonna get through him? So Victini guarantees victory, right?
Right.
Not sure. I have to think about that. Anyways, for the Reggie
I
Trio,
mean,
here's how it's gonna
you
end.
might be able to do something similar to Terminal Montage, in which Victini was just a support, and once her ability was used up, she'd be vulnerable. Like, I think that's what happened in the legendary Pokemon Battle Royale.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take notes from that as well. The Reggie Trio.
Mewtwo, did we kill them? Because like the Reggie Trio is like starting to get annoying.
No, I think they're dead. All right, let's go back to the truck.
Mewtwo, what? Okay, what now?
Since when did the Reggie Trio have that kind of power? The Reggie. I want to make this out of character, but like it's like a funny way to execute the episodes. The Reggie Trio they just charge up a giant spirit bomb, and then they just start saying un, and then like their little meme thing or whatever, and they just throw the spirit bomb of the goofballs. Run! Get to the guy! Over there! Where's the keys? The keys are on the floor! Get the keys! Drive! It's not working. We're out of gas. We're dead. I don't think we're dead. I think we can survive this, right?
Don't
Seriously, we
worry,
can
we
survive
have
this, right?
plot armor. We'll make it through this.
Yeah, we're dead. So once the spirit bomb hits, they crash through the ground, which like glitches out for some reason, and they end up into the dimensional highway somehow. Oh, what happened? I think we lived somehow. Wait, we're not dead? We're
They
alive!
low-quipped into the back rooms.
That was so great. Kill the Reggie Trio?
No, they're still alive.
So wait, you're telling me we killed the Johto and Kanto regions, but we didn't kill the Reggie Trio? So wait, are they gonna hunt us down, or did they just think we're dead? I don't know. I don't really care. Let's just try to figure out a way how to get out of this liminal space.
Meanwhile,
The Reggie Trio, we did it. We killed them. We did it. Arceus would be. See, we did it. We killed the goofball. We killed them. Arceus would be
Well,
proud.
boys, we did it. Mewtwo is no more.
Reggie Ice just gets a call from Arceus, or like he's like he has the phone. Hello, Reggie Ice, did you kill them yet? Yeah, we did. Good. Now where's Giratina?
It was
She's
at
also
this
dead.
moment that they knew they screwed
Yeah.
up.
Yep. Where is she? My daughter?
Where's Giratina?
Yeah.
hey, Reggie,
Yes.
you want to pass the phone?
What?
Just get the phone.
Hello, Arceus? Where is my daughter? You were supposed to retrieve her once you killed Mewtwo or Greninja, correct? Yes. But
We follow that rule. Register, did we kill her?
What did you say? Nothing. Mute him. Mute. They put the mute button so he doesn't hear them.
Did we kill them? Did we kill her?
No. They just look and they realize they're gone. But then they realize Giratina is gone as well. They're like, oh no.
Dude, Arceus is gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, that's literally what I want to execute it. So Reggie still gets the phone and he unmutes the phone and Ozzy's like, so Reggie still's like, do we get a raise if we so like do we still get paid if we accidentally get killed? Arceus just hangs up the phone and then he just teleports right behind them and he's like, okay, I know.
Motion.
Nani? So Arceus just teleports right behind them and says, "You killed my daughter, you buffoons!" And Reggie is like, "Hey, calm
Bro,
down,
you
take a
can
chill pill."
replay her at any time. If anything, we're just giving her a soft reboot.
Yeah,
There should be a part where Garatina's like, "Do I abuse you? Am I some sort of clown to you?" And Reggie
Oh,
Steele's
no.
like, "No. I hate my job." And
no,
Garrett
you mean
and Arceus just gives him the backhand slap, like that scene in Hoodwinked.
yeah, I know. Maybe it could be like Reggie just asks Arceus, "Do we still get a raise for at least completing our task by killing the goofballs?" And Reggie was like, "We killed Giratina, idiot." They think they killed them, but they're just no clipped into the back rooms. And then Reggie is like, I'm just gonna run. Reggie just slides away. And Reggie's like, wait, come back, we're gonna die. And then Arceus strikes Reggie guys down, which kills him immediately with lightning. Thunderbolt! Dead. Reggie Rock and Registeel are just shivering as they see Arceus kill Reggie guys. They're like, we're cooked.
Good thing this is not my Regice. This is different Regice.
Yeah. Arceus is like, you may have completed your task, but you will not be getting a raise. And then Arceus turns Reggie Rock into a tree for some reason and chops it down. No, wait. And you, Reggie Steele, do you know what I'm going to do to you? Give me a raise. Meanwhile, are you serious? No, go do their tests. The duplicate Mew, what's up? You new here? Yes, I'm new here. So what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, we're supposed to control the weather, the sky, what is this thing? I'm a steel type! What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I'm just gonna turn Quasar. See ya. Bruh! What is my job? So Reggie Ice and Reggie
Stop pollution?
So Reggie Ice and Reggie Rock are dead, but Reggie Steele is spared just to earn cash from Arceus. So he just has to do the job. So Reggie Ice is the only legendary that's gonna survive in this entire series. Which, again, I'm trying to figure out a way to execute it. But Reggie Steele is gonna be the only one that just survives because of a mistake they did. So it's gonna be some kind of little gag. As for the Eon duel, I know. What do you think of that? Is it goofy?
Then Disciple Mew is like, wanna make a deal?
And Reggie Steele's like, yes, anything to get a raise.
Well, I mean, he's probably gonna be, if it succeeds, he's probably gonna be raised to the first in command.
Definitely.
So
Wait,
I have a question. I have
how
a
was the
question. A little
duplicate
off
Mew
topic. I
born?
have a question.
Wait. What is it, Mystery Sister?
How was the duplicate Mew born?
Oh, how was the duplicate Mew born? So for this version of Arceus, can Arceus just create things all of a sudden? He just creates a being? Can he create anything? Can he just summon a duplicate of something that lives? Oh man, I'm just gonna summon a duplicate of Mew. Boom, there he is. Can he do that?
I'm going to betray you in 7 days.
Yeah. I think I should just give Arceus that power since, he's supposed to be the god of Pokemon, so you just create things. So that's how it's gonna work. So yeah, the duplicate Mew it's just born from Arceus' creation. He's just born there.
And the reason why he wants to take over is because of Arceus' tyrannical nature at the time.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Tyrannical nature. So Arceus is just this normal god thing, and then when he heard about Giratina, just quote unquote trying to destroy everything along with Mewtwo, Lucario, and Greninja, he becomes tyrannical. So he just goes from relaxing and chilling to tyrannical. So his mood just changed. For the Eon duel, Latios and Latias, I really want to do it a short way, which will execute good weather shift. So here's how it's gonna work.
Rules of nature.
All right, man. So are we? Okay. So we survived somehow from that. Yeah. You know what? Let's never encounter any Reggies again. Foreshadowing the next one.
The Reggies never localized Mother 3.
Yeah. Let's never encounter any Reggies because of that. We almost died to them. Wait, what's next? Let me read the list of how much there are. The next list should apparently be, from what I've seen online, Latios and Latios. Well, they can't find us here, right?
Wait, aren't they supposed to be searching for certain items to go to the greatest place? Not forming a hit list for the legendary Pokemon?
No. They are they already after the Registry episode, they already have the Hat of Awesomeness. They're still trying to get to the next destination for the next item, but they're also two things are happening. They're trying to receive items for the greatest place ever so they can enter, but they're also trying to be careful while they're being hunted down. So they have to do two things at once. What's the max item? I forget what it's called. I think it's called the wait, what is it? I think it's some kind of cup. A cup of Wait, what's the cup called?
I think look it up.
The cup of wackiness. What is the cup of wackiness? Free refills. Free refills. Okay, let's find it.
Wait, I just had an idea. What if one of the legendary Pokemon got a job at the greatest place ever, and then when Mewtwo and company arrived, they poisoned their food?
You know what? I think I might have a plan for that. All right, the cup of refilling. Let's do this.
Yo, Giratina just knocked on the window. She said she found she's seen red and blue sky things surrounding us, like you know.
Wait, surrounding us? Blue and red? Oh God, it's the Eon duel. The whole? You don't know them? Nope.
You don't know who they are?
Nope, never heard of them. That's new. Anyways, they're Latios and Latias, the Eon duo. They move apparently at a fast mile. I think it's faster than Greninja.
Hey!
And then Latios and Latias just attack the truck. It's like, hey, what's up the truck? So they just try to stop them from hurrying the truck. And then Giratina stops Latios with her like powers, and it slams him down to the road. Get him! He scratched my truck. Get him! You're freaking shit out. Latias is just watching the air as Latios gets jumped on.
I think she's scared. Hang on, I got this. Hey, Latios, you're looking fine.
Greninja, what? Ow! What? Are you seriously trying to like? Oh my God! Oh my Arceus! Don't do that.
What?
You'll find that thing attractive that has no beauty in it.
What? I got things too. I'm into dragons.
So that looks ugly as hell.
Well, you don't have to be so honest about it.
Guys, don't have an argument. We just killed Latios, and now Latios is next. Greninja, just shoot her.
No, come on, man. Give her a chance.
All right, fine. Latios, get your ass down here now. She just falls down. She's scared to speak, but she's just preparing for death just in case. Okay, so here's the deal. If you don't hunt us down, I'll spare you and give you money and a free hotel in Pokemon City, and you can live there for a lot of money. But there's one thing you have to obey. If you try to tell Arceus about this, I'm gonna end your life. All right? So yeah, here's your whole entire credit card information, your bank account, your taxes, everything you're gonna need to live in Pokemon City. So he snaps his fingers to open a portal to Earth 10 2008, where Pokemon City's at, and it's just like
What time was Pokemon City set in?
Earth 10 2008. That's like their own. That's like their verse. That's their universe. So he just opens a portal, and it's just a literal. The portal just leads to the registration office for Pokemon City to like enter. There, you can go in, but don't tell Arceus about this. Latias just tries to go in the portal, and then Mewtwo like holds his gun secretly. He wants to shoot her, but he doesn't. He's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna hide it."
Well, that was strangely quick.
I thought we had to fight Latios and Latias for a long time, but that was surprisingly quick.
So wait, does Latias live on our list?
No.
How many are left?
Well, from what I know, I think the next one are the Weather Trio.
Wait, aren't there multiple Latioses and Latiases?
Yes, but this one was like the first one, the first ever one, like the first ever like version of them. But it's kind of hard to explain, but you understand it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem with TMC lore. You don't know which one's which, so I have to do the explaining.
Okay, so that was quick.
So we just spared a lot of y'all, technically. I technically did, but we can go back to the truck. So they start the truck.
All right, cup of refilling. Here we come.
Wait, they just said the weather tree was after us? Yeah, but it's gonna. But what? Who? How are they gonna travel through the dimensional highway? Come on, just relax. Take a root beer. Guillotine just says, "Honey, I'm detecting. I'm looking around us, and I think I see water." You're like, water? The hell are you talking about? There's no water. A giant tsunami heading towards them. How the hell is there a tsunami in the road?
Dang, that's one hell of a story, man.
I'm still trying to process how I'm gonna say this. How in the future I'm gonna execute it. Oh, come on! We haven't even traveled to the destination, and we're fighting on the highway again. First, it was the
Wait, how
Johto
did
region.
Kyogre get here?
That's gonna be explained right now. All right, the Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. How the hell did you get on the dimensional highway?
Meanwhile, a few minutes later.
Kyogre? So, like, how the hell do we get over there? I don't know, beats me. Hey, don't start fighting me. Hey, calm down. Groudon, Kyogre, calm down. I'm gonna have to figure out Arceus. Do we have his number? I don't have his number. Not me. You idiot. You don't have his number? No. We just only have his Instagram. You guys are dummies. Anyways. Rayquaza calls Arceus.
Can I present something? Well,
Wait, how did Groudon? Oh, never mind. Luke can speak first.
I'm currently making something. Is it okay if I present? Okay.
Go ahead.
It's a work in progress, but still, what do you think?
What's this supposed to be?
It's a poster
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
for my new original series.
Hey, that's actually kind of lit, actually.
It's called. Okay, I need to speak for 5 seconds. I need to breathe for a few minutes. So, the poster that I'm currently working on, United Fighters. That's the name of the series that I'm making. I'm planning to have someone else animate it, like with 2D storyboard type thing. I don't know. I can work on this while showcasing this while Mewtwo talks about what he's doing.
All right, pretty interesting. All right, so as I was saying, so what did you say, Mystery Sister?
And
if you're wondering,
per se.
all right. If you're also wondering how the hell do the legendary mythicals and ultra beasts have like cellular devices?
I remember now. How did the Weather Trio figure out that Mewtwo and friends were on the dimensional highway?
All right, I'm explaining that right now. Here's how I think we're gonna execute it, like a concept idea. Hello, Arceus. Okay, what is it, Rayquaza? I'm making Roger still do your damn task. What? Don't put that buffoon in my task. He's a steel type. What is he gonna do? The duplicate Mew is working on it too. Oh, okay. Anyways, how the hell do we exactly find them? Oh, they travel somewhere across called Dimensional Highway. I don't know. I just recently discovered lately. Okay, but never mind. I just need a breathe. Groudon, what? So like, what do we do, dude? Did you not hear the rest of hey? Calm down. I was you stupid shit. Hey, shut up. Anyways, so where do we find them? Oh, here we go. I'll just tell you guys there. Actually, no, I can't do that. What do you mean? No, never mind. Let me just call Hoopa. Arceus calls Hoopa. Hoopa! What? What? What do you want? Oh God! Hey, shut up! I'll kill you. All right, fine. What is it? You make portals, right? With that ring thing? Yeah, I guess. What do you want? What's in it for me? Can you know Dimensional Highway? I don't know nothing about Dimensional Highway, but yeah, I heard what from whatever you said that they are traveling across there, right? Yes, could you like send them there? Yeah, sure, why not? I can do it. And he hanged up on me. Great. Okay, Kyogre, and Granda. Listen, so they're gonna. What's up, fellas? All right, I'm gonna send you there. Wait. Rude. They even say goodbye. Oh well. So technically, Arceus called Hoopa to send them to the Dimensional Highway since Hoopa was the only one that can actually travel through there. So that's how they end up in the Dimensional Highway.
Okay.
I know it doesn't make sense, but that's the goofballs. It has goof in its name for a reason. It's supposed to make no sense, but goofiness. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying?
aneurysm balls.
The unhinged balls. That sounds so dumb out of context. Well, never mind. It's the ball sack. Okay. And after that, and now back to the present. Can you hurry up? I'm running out of time cards. Anyways. Now we go back to the present of where his friends is like, hey, is there a time card? Wait, how do I execute this? You know in that one scene of SpongeBob where Patrick says, "Can you hurry up? I'm running out of time cards."
Yeah.
Something like that. I want to do a similar reference with the Goofballs where it cuts back to where the Goofballs are in the Dimensional Highway along with the Weather Trio, and then Mewtwo's just holding a time card that says, "And now back to the present." And then he just lifts it up and says, "Is that all the time cards? Because I'm running out." And he just throws it. He just throws it aside and gets in position.
Okay, so we're going against a giant fish or whale or whatever, a dinosaur and a dragon worm. What are the odds, Giratina? 50. 50?
Wait, 50? Okay, I know Giratina, you're like you can share same powers for some reason, but 50? This should be easy. I mean, if she's honest, then yeah. Huh. Okay, that's actually wait. Don't fight. We have to have a discussion. How is it 50? I mean, Greninja, you can be grounded, right?
Yeah.
Do we have any grass type moves?
Does anyone know Solar Beam?
No, I don't know any grass type moves. We don't. Wait, do we even know how to use Solar Beam?
No.
Do we have any like electric moves? You have Thunderball. Oh yeah, right. I have Thunderball.
Why did you just use the gun?
No, that's gonna be too easy. For Rayquaza, do we have any ice?
You have Ice Beam.
Oh, Ice Beam. What about you guys?
I don't know any ice type moves. Giratina should probably go against Rayquaza because she's a dragon type, and you should go against that him too because you have an ice type move. Me and Lucario are trying to handle ground on Kyogre.
Okay, let's wait. Don't they have Megas? What? You know, Primal and Mega Evolution? Wait a minute. Did the rest of the things we fought have Mega Evolution?
No, I don't think they have any Mega Evolution.
Man, I'm wondering what the Weather Trio is doing while they're chatting, knowing damn well they could easily get in a cheap shot.
Yeah. The Weather Trio just like what are they talking about? I don't know. They're yapping.
Asteroid Hyper Beam.
Yeah, that's how it works. They're just waiting. Ground and Kyogre are just talking about politics for some reason, and then Rayquaza is just he's just sleeping. Ground and Kyogre are talking about politics, and then Rayquaza is just sleeping. He's like, oh my god. Wait, but if you kill the Mewtwo, then how come he didn't use the Mega Stones?
Guys. So what's a good headline? What's a good headline
What's a good headline?
for like the title United Fighters? What's a good headline?
What's a headline?
Never mind. Let's just make this red. Dang.
Oh, I think I know what to make for the United Fighters.
What?
Let's see. United Fighters. So it's called United Fighters.
And make this
We are together. We shall unite into fighters. That sounds corny. I'm sorry.
I want something with spice. With
Yeah,
like, chills.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something. I have no idea.
I'll let you think about it.
Yeah.
Where should I put Shadow?
Is that Goku?
Yeah.
Or Bardock?
That's Goku and Goten.
Oh my god. Anyways, to figure out this next one.
August 12, 2036. Heat death of the universe. August 12, 2026.
26.
Heat death of the universe. August 12, 2036.
2026. The heat
of the
death of the universe. August
I'm
12.
just gonna let Squidward be photobombed.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be photobombed by Spawn's cape. Or robe or whatever the hell.
What the
I don't know, it's funny to me.
Yeah, like, all right, guys, we should just probably stop talking about it. What's the answer to this? So Groudon, Kyogre have primal forms, and Rayquaza has a Mega Evolution. Our win chance now is 40, according to Giratina. Giratina, you better be like, please tell me you're joking. I do not want to die early. From a fat fish! What did you call me? Look out! Wait a minute.
Okay, what would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 so far?
An America out of 10.
That's not... I'm being serious here.
The
8 out of
United
10.
Fighters of America.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. What
It's
could
pretty-
I do to improve? What could I do to improve?
Maybe add like try to add
Add more characters. There's none.
No. Maybe try to add like a little background on top and then make it transparent a little bit to get like a little glow. Maybe some kind of glowing, something that glows.
Okay, glowing effect.
Yeah, maybe it'll work. And I'll put it as a 8 out of 10 or 8.9. But yeah, for the next for the Weather Trio, I just made Greninja just insult Kyogre out all the blue. Greninja, did you seriously call him a fat fish? I have to. He looks dumb anyways. Hey, Kyogre, your design is dumb. You're the reason why Groudon exists. What?
God dang.
Oh, all right, Greninja, you
God
can
bless
stop
his
it.
soul.
Greninja. All right, Greninja, you gotta stop it, Sonic. You're gonna get us killed. And if you piss him off more, he's probably gonna activate his primal form. Is he actually? No, I was just. Actually, yeah, that might actually happen. So they have average fight scene. Pew 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 pew. And then during the scene, they finally get to their primal forms, and Mega Rayquaza, Primal Kyogre, and Groudon just stare down at them. They're now giants. Come now. What? Hey Mitchell, I know we're supposed to win, but I think we might die. Yeah. Do you guys just want to throw ice at them? Dude, what is ice gonna? Oh wait, actually, at Rayquaza? Yeah. Wait a minute. I have an idea.
For some reason,
Rayquaza!
I'm imagining one of them saying like, "I'm okay if I die like this. I'm into this."
Rayquaza! Any last words? Yeah. Freeze. No. Wow. Wait a minute. I just realized Groudon is a fire and ground. Primal Ground is a fire and ground type. So Greninja, you're actually strong against it. Really? Yeah. So Rayquaza is dead. Kyogre and Greninja are next. So maybe the 40% chance was wrong. But what's Kyogre's weakness? I am unsure about that.
You do realize Primal Ground. You know Groudon learned Solar Beam, right?
Okay, so
I'm going to get obliterated if I try to use any water attack against him.
Just get a crit.
all right. Let's try to think this through. Wait, are we resisting the grass?
I'm not resisting the grass, but Lucario, you and Giratina are.
Okay, that makes sense. Should we just go for Greninja?
Yeah, let's do that.
Fire missiles! Wait, where'd you get the missiles? You deactivate Solar Beam, you idiot! Oh, should we take cover? Yes! Take cover! Hold on.
Huh.
There's a crack on the floor, the road, the dimensional highway.
Wait, I heard a rumor if the dimensional highway road cracks in the middle, a black hole forms.
What?
Yeah, this whole entire dimensional highway is held up because of the road. If the road is destroyed, well, a piece of it, a black hole should form. Where did you get this information? The official website.
How did you find the website?
How did you find a website? I looked it up. That's why before we left, I did research. You're not going to tell us about this? Yes.
And you're telling us right now?
Megamind reference, where he says, "You're telling me this right now?"
For some reason, Greninja sounds like Phineas from Phineas and Ferb.
Honestly, you got a point.
You telling us this right now?
Well, yes. Let's just hope we can survive. A black hole is going to turn us into dust. Okay, we dealt with black holes before, so do we have a cheat on it?
I don't have the cheese.
Please tell me this is lactose intolerant.
I don't think it's lactose intolerant.
Wait, what? What am I saying? Alright, wait. Greninja, is this black hole lactose intolerant?
Yes. How do you tell? I just tell. Okay, I can tell.
Grandma and Cousin Yogurt, do you guys want to do charades before we eventually get sucked into a black hole? No. Why would I do that? God, just do it. But no, I'm not gonna do charades. That's a stupid game. Do it. All right. Hey,
All right. So the black hole's gonna eventually kill us. Any last words?
let's just play poker. Wait, we have the truck. Where is the truck? All right. Sorry. Wait. So the goof. Hang on. All right. This is gonna be the last one, so I can get over with because this is gonna be the last one of the content ideas. I know, because again, I might not be able to do all of these from what I'm saying because I might Brawl Stars. So I'm just gonna spill the beans of what I think is going to happen. So the goofballs finally get them. They sneak out and just they go to the truck and they just get out of the dimensional highway. Well, part of it. They just drive off while the black hole just slowly consumes, of course, the dead body, and then ground on and kind of realize wait, where did they go? And the black hole eventually sucks them in. Yeah.
So, will the entire dimensional highway be destroyed eventually?
No. So if any of the if a road breaks like that certain spot, the black hole will only form in that specific spot. It will only it will suck in some kind of it will suck in some near things around it, but it's not far. It's just it's like the size of a hotel. It's like the size. The black hole would be like the size of how tall is it? The size of a house, like an average house. So it
So,
would just
does it ever increase in size from absorbing the mass?
yes, but then once it absorbs like a certain amount of mass, it will shrink down and it'll fade away.
And then what happens to the road?
The road still stays broken, so it's just split.
So, could I jump across it?
Yes, you can.
Yay!
That's gonna be funny.
Whee!
All right.
Ah! And then I just fall.
Yeah. Is that Alex the Lion?
Nah, that's Donkey Kong.
What are you doing in my car?
That's Donkey Kong.
I know. I just thought it
Dumbass.
was. All
Are
right.
you blind or something?
Yes. Anyways, I have to end the stream because my phone is at 4%. But this is one of the most wackiest podcasts. But hey, then again, the things I said will
That's just
either.
theory. A game theory.
Yep. So
Mewtwo,
everything.
before you go, Mewtwo, could you at least find someone with a good sketching 2D skill to animate this series for me? Could you at least try?
I'll see if I remember, but don't worry. So overall, the conclusion of this podcast, I discussed future episodes of what are going to possibly happen if I remember how to do it correctly. And yeah, the whole plot of the Goofballs has been revealed.
And
So
this cool poster right here.
yep, it's a cool poster. So we got two things cool today. We got the poster and the Goofballs plot and how it's gonna work. So yeah, for anyone curious, stay tuned as the Goofballs try to hide away, try to get to the greatest place.
Hide away from me.
Also, stay tuned for United Fighters as it is currently in production right now.
For real, Aloha.
I need to work on a script so that the animator should know what is going on, or he could do whatever the hell he wants.
True.
Whatever, Mewtwo, you find him, ask him, and maybe, just maybe, I can do a script.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully, in next video I'll release will be the goofballs. Get that coupon. So let's just pray that Brawl Stars doesn't take over me again. So goodbye.
Like a drug.